Everyone, it's Sierra from the Little Red Coop, and in today's video I'll be talking to you guys about how to bond with your chicken. Now in this video, basically, no, don't peck, why are you continuously trying to peck me? That's mean. Thank you. But I'm gonna jump right into this. Basically, find a spot in the cage where you can, the run, not cage, that you can sit down on bad English, and preferably in the middle so then each bird can get away from you easily if they feel threatened. Now, when bonding with your chicken, you don't want to try and pet them or make any sort of contact with them for the first week. After the first week, you can try and pet them, and some birds will let you pet them for hours and hours on end, but other birds will not want you going near them. Now, hand feeding, no, not my fingers, is a good idea to try and get your birds used to you. Now, usually they're a lot more friendly, but they're just kind of nervous because I have the camera in here. But continuing on, after the first week, you just want to try and pet them. Now, maybe one of my birds will crouch down. Nope, not today. But they will hunker down and they will go like that. They'll be walking along and you'll reach out to pet them and they kind of hunker down and then they'll let you pet them. Now, some birds will never do that and you'll never get to pet them. Now, when I first got my leghorns, I'd just try and touch them whenever they walked past me. Not a good idea, don't do that. That just makes them nervous of you. Personally, with these brown ladies, they let me just pet them kind of whenever. Sometimes they won't want me touching them at all, which usually Raspberry is a lot more friendly, but today she's kind of cranky. Also, having a predator animal walking around doesn't really help. But basically, once the first week is over, you just want to jump right into the second week. You never want to take a day off. Now, why are you so noisy? Try hand feeding, and if your birds are still not wanting to come towards you, I have another solution to that too. Basically, your birds are flight animals. They don't want to really go near predators, except the alpha. The alpha, which is Raspberry, in most cases it's the rooster, but when you don't have a rooster, a dominant hen will take the place. Now, she is not afraid of my cat at all. My other birds are mortified of her. But since she is the alpha, she is a lot more outgoing. So she was the last one to let me pet her, which I think it'd be the other way around, but no. She didn't really take place as an alpha until the 4th week when all the other birds were letting me pet them, except my white birds. They were probably never going to let me pet them. If I go near them, they flap their wings and make weird noises and run away. This one right here, though, thanks my finger, is a worm. She is very outgoing now. Basically, the bonding process really helped bring her out of her shell. So that was a very good solution to her aggression issues and her... When she was being outgoing, she would be super aggressive towards me. So, yes, bonding helped that. Now, after the second week, you want to start giving them food. So they start thinking that every time they go near you, they're going to get a reward. Just like if you catch a horse before you ride them, you want to give them a treat. So then they're more inclined to let you catch them. Now, I personally just pick long grass from underneath that tree and throw it in a big pile in front of me, and my birds seem to enjoy that. Now, most days they'll hunker down, which none of you want to do. Why not? No. Now, usually they hunker down and let me pet them, but today, just not one of those days. So, continuing on, you want to buy black oiled sunflower seeds. These are like having chocolate cake for your birds. They're not unhealthy like chocolate cake. They actually have really good nutritional value, and they're super good. Your birds want them, and your birds will start coming near you because they'll trust you. Now, basically, if you repeat all of these steps for about a month, your birds will start coming out of their shell. Personally, if you want more cuddly birds and birds that will kind of be more inclined to bond with you, I'd recommend the Browns, which are my brown birds, but you can't really see them because the sun is in a really weird position. But basically, that's it for this video. You just need to kind of repeat the steps I told you, and just keep doing it until eventually your birds get used to you. But that's it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys soon on a new one. Bye!